It was just past midnight when Madison heard a faint, desperate sound outside her front door. At first, she thought it was the wind, rustling through the trees. The night was eerily still, amplifying every small noise. She lived alone on the edge of a quiet forest, far from any city lights. Cold air seeped through the cracks in the windows, and every leaf that shifted made her senses sharper, more alert. Then she heard it again, a tiny, weak meow, trembling and urgent. Madison froze. The sound was coming from her porch. She crept slowly to the door, peering through the window. There, shivering from the rain, was a small cat. Its fur was soaked, matted, and its golden eyes seemed almost human, filled with a quiet pleading. It didn't run or hiss. It simply pawed at the door, then glanced back toward the path leading into the dark forest, as if asking Madison to follow. Her heart raced. She whispered softly, "It's okay. I see you." The cat meowed again, almost insistently, and turned toward the woods. Curiosity and concern pushed Madison to grab a flashlight and a coat. She stepped outside, the rain soaking her as she followed the little creature along the narrow, leaf-strewn path. The cat led her carefully through the forest, pausing often to ensure she was still behind. Shadows loomed deep and mysterious. Branches creaked under the weight of raindrops. Madison felt fear gnawing at her, but the cat's gaze held something she couldn't ignore, a silent plea for help. Finally, they arrived at an old abandoned shed, windows broken, doors hanging on rusted hinges, darkness spilling from inside. The cat meowed, urgent and commanding. Madison pushed the door open slowly. Inside, amid scattered debris, she found them. Tiny kittens, huddled together, weak and trembling. Their fur was dirty, their eyes barely open, their soft cries piercing the silence. Madison realized immediately the cat had led her here to save her family. She knelt and gently wrapped the kittens in her coat. The mother cat stayed close, nuzzling Madison's hands, as if silently saying, "Please help us. I trust you." That night, Madison set up a warm box inside her living room. She fed the kittens carefully, cleaned them, and ensured the mother cat was comfortable. She barely slept, checking on them often. Each time, the cat remained calm, protective, but trusting more with every hour. A few days later, Madison noticed the mother cat limping. A deep wound on her paw explained why she had struggled to care for her kittens. Madison's heart sank. This small creature had risked her life to lead Madison through the storm and save her young. The next day, Madison took her to a veterinarian. The wound was treatable. The vet shook his head in admiration. "This cat is incredibly clever. She knew what she was doing. She chose you to help her family." Over the following weeks, Madison devoted herself to the kittens and their mother. She fed them, cleaned them, and ensured their safety. The mother cat gradually healed, her confidence returning, though she never left her kittens' side. Eventually, the kittens grew strong enough to find loving homes, but the mother cat stayed. She met Madison at the door each morning, followed her around the house, and curled beside her each night. That simple act of opening her door that stormy night had not only saved a family of cats, but created a bond neither could forget. Months passed. Madison often found herself talking to the cat, laughing softly at her small antics. A quiet understanding had formed between them, a mutual trust born in a night of desperation and care. Madison realized something profound. She had thought she was rescuing a helpless animal, but in truth, the cat had saved her too, teaching patience, empathy, and the power of silent trust. Sometimes, she thought, the smallest gestures create the largest ripples. One simple choice: to open a door, to listen, to act, can change lives. And often those lives, in ways we cannot measure, change us back. Even now, whenever Madison sees a stray cat near her home, she remembers that rainy night and the little family of kittens. And she knows that acts of kindness are never wasted, and sometimes those we think we save end up saving us.